Hi, in today's lecture we are going to discuss trigonometry. We have started trigonometry and our first topic in this trigonometry is trigonometric ratios. So trigonometric ratios are basically, these are ratios of sides of a triangle. So initially we start with right angle triangle. You see this is a right angle triangle ABC, and we assume that this is the theta. What are we looking for? Now, opposite to the 90 degrees always hypotenuse. Opposite to this theta, this is perpendicular or sometimes called opposite. And the third side is adjacent side or base. Now we have three trigonometric ratios known as sine of theta, cos of theta, and tan of theta. So sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta. So when we have perpendicular over hypotenuse, like we have ratio of perpendicular and hypotenuse, we say that this is perpendicular over hypotenuse. Name of this trigonometric ratio is sine. Similarly, if we have ratio of base over hypotenuse, that is known as cos of theta. So base over hypotenuse would be cos theta. And the third one is perpendicular over base. This is known as perpendicular over base. That is known as tan of theta. So these are three ratios that will be used to find out unknown sides and unknown angles of this triangle. Okay. Now, for example, we have these three triangles given in the figure. ABC is a right angle triangle, and it is given that this angle is 30 degree and opposite to 30, this is usually perpendicular. Let's write as perpendicular, and opposite to 90 degree, this is always hypotenuse. So now if we want to find out this perpendicular side, we have to identify, like, first of all, which trigonometric ratios we are going to apply. It's perpendicular over hypotenuse. So you see perpendicular over hypotenuse is coming as sine, or you could use the opposite over hypotenuse as well. So perpendicular over hypotenuse is basically sine theta. So you go like this, it's sine of 30 is equal to x divided by 10, right? And then you could cross multiply this 10 over here. So it's 10 into sine 30, that is equal to value of x. So 10 into sine 30, if you use calculator, sine 30 would be equal to 1 by 2. So x is equal to 5. So that means this length is equal to 5, right? Now similarly, if we see this question, yes, if you see this question now here, again this is a right angle triangle, and we can apply trigonometric ratios here. So it's A, B, and C, right? Now this x is unknown and opposite to 90 degree. We know that this side is hypotenuse and this is base. Opposite to angle is perpendicular. So we have a relation between base and hypotenuse. So let's see, what should we apply using sine, cos, or tan. So it's base over hypotenuse. It's base over hypotenuse we apply, that is cos. So we have cos of 60, that is equal to x divided by 20. When you cross multiply, it's 20 into cos of 60, that is equal to x, and 20 into cos 60 is 1 by 2 if you use your calculator. So it is equal to 10. So x is equal to 10. So we did one example of sine, one example of cos. Now let's do one example using tan of theta. So here you go. Now in this question, this is a right angle triangle. Now this is base, this is perpendicular, and this is hypotenuse, right? Opposite to this is perpendicular, this is base. Now we need to know, when we have perpendicular and base, what trigonometric ratio we are going to apply. So it's tan theta. So tan theta is equal to perpendicular over base. So it's perpendicular over base. Yes, we are going to apply tan here. So it's tan of theta. Theta given is 45 degrees. That is equal to x divided by 10, perpendicular over base. You cross multiply it. It's 10 into tan of 45. That is equal to x. So if you use your calculator, tan 45 is equal to 1. So value of x comes 10 in this case. Okay. In this question we have A, B and C. This is a right angle triangle again. Now if you see, this is 30 degree given, and this is base, hypotenuse and perpendicular are missing. Okay. For students who are simply starting this topic, I would suggest you that you should write sine, cos and tan, perpendicular or hypotenuse, base or hypotenuse, perpendicular or base on side of the page. Okay. And yes, so it is sine theta is perpendicular or hypotenuse cos theta is equal to base or hypotenuse, and tan theta is equal to perpendicular over base. So now in this question we need to find value of x and value of y. So first of all, identify which side is perpendicular, base or hypotenuse. So like this is perpendicular, opposite to this 30 degree, it is known as perpendicular side, opposite to this is hypotenuse. So we see perpendicular and hypotenuse, it's a sine ratio. So sine of 30 is equal to x divided by y. Okay, but right now we don't have value of x and y, so we cannot find either. Let's use tan first, and in tan, now first let's use tan of 30, that will be equal to x divided by 60 degree. So you cross multiply it, it is 60 into tan of 30. If you use your calculator, you get 1 by root 3, and you can find out value of tan 30, that's 1 by 3 times 60. So your x value is equal to 60 divided by under root 3, right? Now in order to find value of y, what we can apply? We can apply sine, since now we know that value of x is this. So here you go, value of, it's sine of 30 is equal to value of x is, we just calculated 60 divided by root 3 divided by y. We cross multiply, y is equal to 60 divided by root 3 whole divided by sine of 30. So that is going to be y equals to 120 divided by root 3. So this is your value of y in this question. So that's how, if we have two unknowns given in one question, we could easily find value of x or value of y.